Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the white leather couch and the echoey room. I don't know if this is going to be a thing moving forward with my channel, but this is what we have right now. The Paisley couch is in the garage, and I got to steam clean that one off next. And slowly start moving in more and more furniture. But for right now, this is what I'm working with, and it's not so bad. Yeah, it used to smell like the 60s, but I steam cleaned the 60s right off of it, like I said in a previous video. And it's nice and cozy. Even my girlfriend seems to like it too, and she's a vegetarian. So I got that going for me. That's pretty sweet. But it's a couch. It's somewhere to sit inside this living room. Just big open room. We got just the Christmas tree over here. There we go. A little Charlie Brown Christmas tree, complete with a top hat, a Santa hat, Groucho Marx glasses, and candy canes. He goes, hey, why not? I'm an adult. I pay my taxes. That's right. Yeah, and then we got the walls painted this light gray color, which kind of looks purple, believe it or not, when the natural light comes in or when we have certain kinds of light hitting it a certain way. And I'm not sure if it's just a trick of the eye, like an optical illusion with the dark wood varnish, but hey, whatever, it's all good. The point is that here we are again filming inside of a house on a couch, which was kind of a big part of the show for a while with my daily posts back when I lived in the east. I'm sorry, back when I lived on the west side, and so yeah, that's happening. Happened rather. Now this is happening. So here we are with the couch. Today I was watching a number of different videos and different content creators, and there's some who have been around for quite some time, 5, 10, 15 years. But there's a couple that are relatively newer that I'm real excited about sharing. One of them I already shared before. It's a YouTube channel called Great Art Explained. Absolutely amazing if you love art, classic art, and you want to know more about certain pieces, certain classical iconic pieces in art history. And it was really fun to revisit that, to see Hieronymus Bosch, Van Gogh, Frida, Da Vinci, all these big names, these big classic names, Monet, all these big classic names, Salvador Dali, all these big names in art, and to explain what made them so significant and what they contributed to fine art and what art is perceived as worldwide and all of that. That's a really sweet channel. Another really cool channel I was looking at earlier is called Oversimplified. And I like it. It's cute little animation that keeps you compelled with some humor interlaced in there that tells you a kind of loose version, overly simplified version of a historical event. And I think it's a fun way to digest some history or information on things that would otherwise be fairly complex, but it makes it overly simplified in a way that you can get a good introduction into things that you might be interested in, which I thought was absolutely amazing how well the job they did. It gives me more motivation to want to do more animation and better edited videos and better scripted videos in the future to keep them more compelling for my viewers. But right now we're over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm really thankful for that, even though I'm really delivering mediocre content lately. But another really good channel I stumbled on was Sam O'Nella. Sam O apostrophe Nella. Sam O'Nella, you may or may not have watched any of their videos. I find him to be absolutely hilarious, and I love his delivery. And he does say offensive things from time to time, depending on what demographic you're in. But if you don't take yourself too seriously and you just kind of appreciate it for what he's saying, it can be pretty funny. Some of it I thought was in poor taste, but most of it, he's obviously being tongue-in-cheek, and he's going for humor, and in a non-offensive way. It depends on how you want to perceive it. Depends on your level of personal comforts and how many things, I dare say the word, trigger you, right? So that's interesting. And speaking of triggered, I was on social media earlier, and I'm trying to stay off of social media for the most part, unless I'm posting here on YouTube. And it's really interesting to see what people bicker about these days. It's a place where people go to disagree with each other. Some people are, not all the people, but there's a certain amount of people, and they kind of shine through very often. You can see them. They look for arguments. They look for a reason to put their 2 cents into something just to stir the pot, just to get people to argue, not even in a healthy way. They want to upset people because it seems like they get off upsetting other people or saying something, trying to hurt other people's feelings, and then getting excited when someone actually responds in a negative way or in a way that's upset. And they make fun of people for being like snowflakes or for being too fragile. I don't think that's necessarily healthy. I think you can be empowered without having to try to strip the power from other people or trample on them. It doesn't make sense to. And I know we can have different opinions about what is or what isn't, or what actually is relevant to the conversation even. Sometimes people think that bringing in something that is completely unrelated to the conversation at the table is acceptable, but yeah. I don't know what I'm getting at with this video, but thanks for listening to me. I got some stuff in my mind. I just got off work. It's 10 o'clock p.m. I did a 14-hour shift. They're letting me go home 2 hours early every day so I can get in the habit of waking up earlier, which is wonderful because I really want to get in that habit because homeboy's going to be a dad. Can you believe that? I'm 38 now. I've gotten this far without having any kids whatsoever. And the thought of having kids for most of my life has been exciting, but also more scary than anything else. And if not scary, off-putting. Like most of my life, if you talk to me, I would not want any kids. I was not on the plan for reproducing because how the world is and how irresponsible I am and how selfish I can be and how I want to do all these things with my life, me. But a lot of that's changed, you see, because I discovered that I'm better off when it's not all about me. It's about we, and it's about us. And I know lately a lot of my videos have been me talking about me. You listen to my language, me, I, me, I. You know, and I felt like my videos had better quality and a better way for people to connect with them when there was less I's in there and it was more about other subject matter. And ultimately, that's what I'm very much interested in. That's what I would like to do with this channel, is make it less about me and more about subject matter and content, not just me sharing whatever's on my mind. But hey, that's what you get when you put yourself up to the test to post every single day on YouTube. And you worked for 14 hours that day, and you come home and you make your post for the day about some weird things you saw on social media, people arguing and speaking abstracts about it. Talk about a couple of YouTube channels you found interesting. By the way, Salmonella, what was the other one? Oh, Great Art Explained, and what was the third one? Oh man, you're gonna have to watch earlier in the video to figure out that one, I guess. Oh well, at least I got some chocolate tied me over before I go to bed. Probably gonna have to take a shower too, and got a busy day tomorrow. I have my friend's 30th birthday party, and I promised to take him out and do some fun stuff with him. He's a good man, and he could probably deserve a really nice 30th birthday. And then I have a 10-year-old's birthday party the day after that. That's a big deal because that's when you first turn double digits. Remember your 10th birthday? I don't. I have an idea of how I was around that age, but I really don't have any specific memories of my 10th birthday specifically. Not that I can think of any. I think I remember some vague details of my 16th. I definitely remember my 21st though. My 21st birthday, I was at the Rooster Tail downtown Detroit watching the Violent Femmes play, and I was the designated driver because I wanted to be. That's right. And then I wasn't really into drinking for a while until maybe my late 20s and early 30s, and then I became an alcoholic. I was drinking every day out of habit, just out of habit. And then thankfully I quit drinking for a year and 11 months, and I had my first drink November of 2020, the first drink I had in a long time. And I don't talk about drinking very much here on this channel, but maybe I should do a video about drinking and addiction and my relationship with it. I think that might be good subject matter for a lot of people, especially the people who actually watch the crap that I put out, and the stuff lately and how more casual it's gotten, less polished, more just kind of raw and uncut. But that might be a good one to talk about. Make it more realistic, you know, me being real with alcohol and addiction and my attitudes about it and my relationship with it over time. But more importantly than that, to share it in a way with people that could be helpful for them in their situation. Ultimately, that's the goal, not just for me to yell into the void that is the internet about what's going on, to document my life, kind of like a video blog style diary online forever kind of thing. Or until, an electromagnetic pulse hits the earth, or a solar flare hits and wipes out all the zeros and ones on the planet, or something weird happens in general and fries out all these hard drives that have this information of YouTube videos out there. I don't know. I've said too much, folks. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to watch some more scatterbrain videos from yours truly, please check out my playlist section. I've been posting every single day of this year. The videos lately, I admit, are less than my standards, but I've been so busy and I just can't keep up with my post everyday challenge as well as I would like to. But I've been making good on it, and I have. So check out my playlist section where you can see videos I made in the past. The good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And know that I do weekly circus and flow arts tutorials where I teach you how to teach yourself how to do all sorts of stuff. Like juggle, contact juggle, juggle clubs, hula hoop manipulation stuff, some poi stuff, a little bit of staff, just object manipulation stuff for the most part. Maybe a couple of dance moves are peppered in there. A really bad video on how to tightrope walk, but I'll do a better one in the future. I'm going to be remaking a number of these videos I've already made and edit them in a more efficient way that keeps people interested every step of the way. Chances are many people are not going to watch the video this far that I posted here tonight, because they're almost 11 minutes and 30 seconds in, and I thought I had nothing to say for the most part, but I find that I always have something to say as long as I have a subject to go off of. And I think I said too much once again. So thanks very much for watching, folks. Check out my playlist section, blah, 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 blah. Remember, though, seriously, to never, ever give up and to do the best you possibly can, to be honest with yourself and stay true to you and who you are, and to be amazing, folks. To be amazing, all you got to do is just be the best version of exactly who you are. Thank you. Love you for watching. I'm going to eat this chocolate, give you a little heart, and say bye. Bye-bye.